Everybody, welcome in. We're going to do a reaction video on this, ladies and gentlemen. But I do have a comment to talk about first from one of my person that put on this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at this. Comment is from Witty Goose 9341. MLI. What a big baby and drama queen he is. We can really find out how much a drama queen he is, ladies and gentlemen, because he took this clip of Kramer and spin his own story, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to it. We may have my reaction to it.
This is what Jim Cramer has just said. Listen to this.
Did over and over again, the president said, listen, it's going to be reciprocal. So you do it, we do it. And that was going to be so good. And I really...
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal means if a country tariff us, we're going to do the same amount of tariff on them, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it means. You tariff the United States, we're going to tariff you. That's all it means. But let's listen to Martin Lucas' opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody got an opinion like the guy that asshole. And he heard what somebody said about him, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing reciprocal. We were lied. We keep being lied over and over and over again. And we just keep taking.
He's not a U.S. citizen, ladies and gentlemen. He is on green card, want to become a legal citizen of the United States. He said he's going to pay his way and become a citizen of the United States. Send your happy butt back to England and be happy where you live at. Don't complain about the United States like you always do on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Every day it gets boring and boring. But his membership love him. They give him money, throw him money because he is a big drama queen. They go on. Else what do you gotta say?
Taking it over and over.
Thinking about starting to run on the treadmill again. I need to drop my belly fat.
Oh, wait a minute, that commercial here.
Total BS.
Again.
I really believed in it. And I feel like a sucker tonight because I am not a free trader and I do not believe in free trade. And I was just as tough, if not tougher than his people, but they screwed it up and they did it a totally ill-advised way. And I was very let down as someone who really truly believes that free trade is awful for the American working person. This is what they came up with.
They can't even count. And as we speak, the markets are going down and
just what Trump want the market go down. For he get the treasury bills down, where we could refinance our debt at a lower price, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on a 2-year bull run. 2-year bull run. Let's listen what else Martin Lucas got to say.
everyone is telling you to sell everything and everyone is selling everything. I am on the verge of...
Wait a minute. He's on the verge of what, ladies and gentlemen? And everybody's telling everybody to sell? Oh, not me. Not the Fight Channel. No, we're not selling. We are buying because we're getting dividends. We are cash flowing our money, ladies and gentlemen. Cash flowing our money in here. And let's listen what else he have to say here.
Total and utter collapse. Margin call on basic principles. I did the right thing. I bought America. I did it.
Oh, he bought America, ladies and gentlemen. What he did is go 100% on his broker's account. On Boo, ladies and gentlemen. Look, Boo for the year to date. 14.34, ladies and gentlemen. Year over year. He's down 1.81%. Because last year was an amazing year. I mean, he's been in Boo for 15 months. I know. I was on his channel. I talked on his channel. But I got thrown out for no reason, ladies and gentlemen. For no reason at all. But let's go back to what he got to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to listen to what he got to say.
Everything right and I am being absolutely punished for it. Well, the rest of the world buys Binky Bonk coin. This is the world we've created now. I am so disappointed. So disappointed.
Jeez, come on. Have some gumption. Have some math.
I mean,
There is no maths. There's no maths left.
What is he talking about, ladies and gentlemen? What is Martin Lucas talking about? He bought into it and he's on the verge of margin call in his Boo account, ETF, because you only own one ETF. You only get around $1,000 a quarter. but he does put a YouTube money in here. But he don't pay off his margin. He uses more margin, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. But let's listen to what he got to say.
How in the world do they do that? After all of this, I mean, Jerome Powell,
they assured us over and over again, Aaron, that they were going to do the thing that would make it so that the tariffs would come down and the countries would that were bad actors would change their ways. And then Israel decides to get rid of tariff.
And they tariffed them anyway.
Vietnam decides to cut their tariff, and they still got the highest tariff. It was such a shame because they missed the opportunity, and now they have to pay the price. And it's funny, too, because none of this stock market, none of this had to happen.
What other crime we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe Vietnam had lowered their tariffs and we already taxed them, but that's going to change. It's all about the art of the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Art of the deal. That's all about, ladies and gentlemen. But you know something? Everybody got their opinion. Like a Jim Cramer, I don't like his opinion sometimes. Martin Lewis don't have his opinion. And I definitely don't like his opinion, where he tell people to buy. But his people keep throwing money to him because it's a money grab, ladies and gentlemen. If you try to go on the channel without buying his $2.99 membership, you can't even talk on him because he is in member mode so many times because, ladies and gentlemen, because he's afraid to be trolled upon, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen to more.
And I feel bad because a lot of people lose money when this happens. I hope people just be calm, be constructive. But the way that they handled it was so Bush League that I was surprised. They really did. Over and over again, the president said, listen.
There we go. That's just one view. Now, this afternoon, I've been talking to people around the world. As you know, I have contacts everywhere.
He got contacts everywhere. He got contact everywhere. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. You don't have contacts everywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm telling you now that anyone who comes in and defends this, who says this is okay, I'm sorry, but you're stupid.
Oh, you're going to call people stupid. But Martin Lucas, you're stupid and invest in one ETF. Boo. You're stupid on that. Come on, I get for real. You know the stupidest investor I ever known. But my strategy gonna fail. But look who's on the verge of margin call. You are, not me. I still got 34% buffer. And you got what, a buffer? Huh. You don't want to talk about that, do you, Martin Lucas?
There, you've not traveled, you do not know what's going on. There are people around the world telling me today that factories are shutting down, people are being made bankrupt, and what makes it...
His contact could tell him anything just for he could talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, this drama he won't put out here. Drama. But you know something? I'm not worrying about it. I invest in what I invest in, and this stupid person will invest in what he wants to.
Even worse, if you think that this is the end, it's just the beginning. UK, Europe, Canada, Australia, Japan are starting to do deals with China instead of America.
They want to deal with China because they want to buy that cheap goods that we used to buy here in the United States. That's what it's about. The cheap labor. Because China's in trouble more than we are, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, their economy is worse than ours. Let's get the point straight on all these economies. We are resetting the global economy trade with what Trump is doing. But he don't talk about that. We're resetting the financial world too. Ladies and gentlemen, they get all this correct.
Because they don't want anything to do with Trump. Investments cancelled. We were about to release a load of IPOs and some merger and acquisitions, all cancelled. People are not investing in America, and if they...
People are not investing in America. Okay, know what he says? Mergers are canceled and all this. IPO were canceled. How does he know it's canceled? Does he get inside trading of you, ladies and gentlemen? Is he getting information that he don't supposed to be putting out here on YouTube? Are people setting him up or downfall, or they could shut him down here on YouTube? He like to say he's not a YouTuber, he's an entertainer. Yeah, entertaining for what? All he does is sing cover calls, ladies and gentlemen. Cover albums that he don't even own, and he don't have his own songs, ladies and gentlemen. He makes some ridiculous songs like XRP, Virgin Galactic, that he pumped in the early days when he was Martin Lucas, the day trader. I mean, he changed his name so often. Now he's an investor, but How can you be an investor if you go in a margin call?
They were, and this is what drives me up the friggin' wall. If they were, where are they? They're not. No one is buying America. Everyone in America, apart from me, the Englishman, is selling. You're all selling.
Oh, we're all selling. Yeah, because some smart people that got big money moved their money into safe houses till they know is the bottom. We all do not know when the bottom is. This could be the bottom. It might not be the bottom. Put back in at a lower price and make your gain. But he just like put his drama out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyone who messages me, I've received thousands of emails today.
I get thousands and thousands of emails today. Oh my God. Whatever. You want to email you stupid person, about your drama that you put here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. It's people lap it up. That's all about it.
And messages for people telling me, invest in America. We are. No, you're not. We love what Trump's doing. No, you're not. If you were, you'd be buying America, but you're not. What are you doing? This is what you're doing. You're buying Binky Bonk coin because you're selfish and greedy, and you say...
He talk about Binky Bonk coin. Talk about crypto, ladies and gentlemen. He's not investing in crypto. He thinks it's just a gamble. But, you know something? It's called transfer of wealth. And he do not understand. And he think he gonna have $1 million in VU by the end of 2030, ladies and gentlemen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He might have to sell shares because he's gonna be margin called.
You support America, but you don't. You say you love what Trump's doing, but you're not backing it. You're not supporting it. For 4 years, I've worked on this channel on Saturday and gave my absolute all. And I'm losing everything because I believe and I've invested in America.
You heard him. He's going to lose it all. Oh my God, he's losing it all. They go more. I love it. I love this.
Do this 7 minutes a day until May 1st.
Wait a minute. Get back to this commercial.
We start on Monday, April 7th.
Hey, Skip, let's listen
In a
more.
week.
Numbers that were made up on the back of cigarette packets. Investments cancelled, bankrupts everywhere, lost faith in America. What I mean by that is I've lost faith in America because America has lost faith in itself. People are selling out left, right and centre. There's no end to it. Huge, big YouTube channels with millions of followers are saying it's going down 50%, 60%, 90%. The biggest crash in history. Why?
It could be because they're selling videos, ladies and gentlemen. That's all about it on YouTube. You gotta look through the FUD, especially his stupid FUD.
They've all got self-interest. I've done everything I can.
Oh, wait a minute. Other YouTube got self-interest, and marketers don't have no self-interest. Hey, you know something? I would never raise my membership to $2.99. Oh, wait a minute. Earning call. You can get an earning call for $5. That he would do probably anyways for free, but he does do video for free. You don't charge nobody $5 doing the video. He does every quarter. I know. I have watched him. I still watch him. Just see what kind of FUD he put out here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not falling into his FUD no more because all he is about is his money because he needs the money to pay off his margin.
And to support people and do what's right and invest with intelligence, buy undervalue. No one cares. No one listens. So here we are.
Nobody listened to him, ladies and gentlemen. You want to watch the rest of the video, ladies and gentlemen? It's called Trade Wars. I'm Disgusted and Disappointed by Martin Lucas Investor. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Is my reaction to his video. You don't like it? Well, I thank you. See you on the next one. Peace out.